Okay, sorry for the lack of tap, folks. Uh, got some urgent news earlier, and I'm going to be uh, away from streaming sources for, well, not super urgent news, but got some, uh, and this is one of the things I'll talk about real quick after. But just to let you guys know, I won't be streaming at my regular time today. Uh, it may end up being this evening, and I may end up skipping altogether. I'll try to keep you guys updated to let you know, but yeah, I've got a little bit of news that's come to me. It's personal. Sorry, I can't share it. But it's going to require me to be away from Signal altogether um, during my regular time slot. Uh, Actually, I think I might as well just call it now that I'm thinking about it. I won't be doing my regular stream today, after all, and the shed is currently cluttered, very full of the wreckage of a yard sale from yesterday. If you guys were watching Sultans of Chatelet, you would have heard me reference the fact that I had left a yard sale sign up. Unfortunately, because of that, I don't have a lot of room in here or a lot of surface to work on. And that's going to be the case for about a week at least. Or about a week, I should say. Uh, so, yeah. So that's my schedule all frigged up for the day. Anyway, since I won't be live streaming, I'll make a longer form video this morning. The reason I'm not using my usual camera, I'm actually filming this on my phone, is because my tablet is doing some funny things, and I don't know if it's going to last, which really sucks because I don't have the money to replace it. But just to go back to explain why I stopped and pointed out that it wasn't any sort of emergency or worry situation. It may just be me personally, it may be the Newfoundland culture, it may be my family's culture, I'm not certain. But uh, worry is one of those things that I find really to be avoided. And that's probably from years of well, generations probably of warriors in my family. And even if it's someone I don't know, I will worry about them. Uh, for example, there's a YouTuber that I'm trying to help out just by making connections for him because that's all I can do. Who's kind of really in danger of having his dream fail. And I'd really rather not see that happen. But there's other issues outside of that. Um, it's very difficult to explain things like this. Um, but I try to avoid worrying people as well. And I don't want anyone to think that there's some sort of danger or reason for concern. It isn't that. It's just that I have to go somewhere and do something. And I won't be available to make the video today. Um, and unfortunately, I can't make up for it by doing a woodworking live stream an hour after or 2 hours after because I simply don't have, other than the space I'm sitting in, there's almost no room to walk around in here. And that's going to persist until I have the opportunity to move a bunch of stuff. Most of it's going to be donated to charity shops. Some of it like the set of Halloween lights that was donated, I've already pulled apart, and I'm planning to make something with that. I don't know yet what, but I have 6, 10, 12, 14, 18, 22, 25 wooden discs with holes in the middle of them to make something with. No idea what I'm going to make out of it. I may sand it lightly to get it pressed together with some glue. And then I don't know. But it's plywood as well, so I may simply cut them into coasters or something to sell cheap. The plan is that I'm going to start doing some selling out of the shed itself. And hopefully I can raise a little bit of money to cover random unexpected expenses, like, say, a new tablet. Yeah. And I really like having the tablet because I watch movies on that. Yeah, I do have the whole studio set up with 2 monitors, but my bed is on the other side of the room. I don't want to lay down trying to watch a 19-inch screen, or sorry, 16-inch screen from across the room. Besides which, I tend to fall asleep during. That's generally how I fall asleep. I'll put on a YouTube video or a movie and just crash out. And it's much easier than just to have the tablet there, because the tablet powers itself off automatically. Anyway, yeah, I do my best not to worry other people, because there's enough stress in the world as it is. I don't need to add to someone else's burden, even though I tend to find myself adding burden to myself to help others. And don't worry that I'm adding too much burden to myself. I used to do that years ago when I was much younger, and reached a crisis point and kind of shocked my system in a way that basically removed that particular urge to take on too much. It basically forced me to start self-monitoring and paying attention to the state of my mind and my body. There was another crisis a few years ago which kind of broke that down and resulted in me gaining well over 100 pounds and just ceasing to function well for quite a while. And then, unfortunately, when I was at a state that I could begin to function again, the governments of the world decided that a particular event that did not happen in China caused no effect, and therefore the governments of the various parts of the world did nothing in response that causes me continuing issue. Yeah. Fucking YouTube. This is also that whole pile of euphemistic bullshit that I just had to produce out of myself, which irritates me to no end, believe me. All of that is part of the reason that I'm doing Rumble videos. I love Newfoundlanders. We're so loud. But the plan is to get my Rumble channel sorted out. I've got 2 videos up there. One of them is worth watching. The other one is just a tester to find out why an upload didn't work properly. And that upload was initially started from my tablet. I believe I have access to the video via my laptop. And probably at some point today, I will be trying to get that video uploaded to Rumble. And once that's uploaded, I'll make another video, short video for YouTube, probably from the studio, and just give you guys the heads up that it is up and it is ready to be watched. Other than that, yeah, so hopefully this will all work out. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for me possibly today. Hopefully I'll have another short YouTube video up later to let you guys know there's a Rumble video that I'm redirecting you to. The first Rumble, and I called them Ramtles, R-A-M-T-L-E, combination of rant and ramble, because I ramble, and occasionally I rant. But the first one I did, which is up, is about body positivity. And the second one, it's been a few days since I was able to even access the file. If I remember correctly, the second video was about... Oh, it's gone out of my head. Early in the morning, I haven't had quite enough caffeine and cigarette yet, so... hopefully you guys are doing well, and of course hopefully you continue to do well, and rise again until lambs become lions. Bye-bye.